Can you talk about the ugly side of the last 10 years? Because this is the trade-off. While we talk about, hey, do this, then we say that only 1% people are capable,
Yeah.
maybe only 5% people are capable. That happens because the 95% realizes that, oh shit, this is going to be an ugly reality.
Right. I
So,
would say one of the trade-off was obviously not focusing on relationships. I thought relationships is not an important aspect of life
like
because I thought
love
love
or.
and even family.
Mm,
Like I didn't really give time to them.
yeah.
Right. Like as a 22-year-old kid, for me, money was everything. Like I didn't really think you need to focus on your family and finding a good partner, which I felt is, which I now feel was equally important. I would not say more. I would not go to that extent. I would say money and love are equally important. But
What made you realize that?
life starts feeling empty, you know? Like I was thinking, okay, once I make 10 lakhs a month, I'll be the happiest person ever. Sorry, that number was 1 lakh a month first. Then I reached that 1 lakh a month. And then I became an influencer. Then it became 10 lakhs a month, like within a few months. Then after that, it didn't fulfill my life. Then eventually it became a crore a month. Then now it's $1 million a month. But if I did not have a good partner in my life, I would feel like I would be less happier than I am right now. And probably not even happy. Because, like I said, the game of money, there's no end. You get used to something quickly. Like achieving that 1 lakh a month and achieving that 1 crore a month or 10 crores a month, you get used to both of them very quickly. Probably 2-3 months, you're like, wow, I'm the king of the world. I'm so happy. And I don't need anything else in life. I've made it in life. The whole world is my kingdom, like that. And then you start feeling that emptiness. You're like, what's next? 100 crores a month? That's not really exciting. Like, then you know that the game is not ending.
In our country, what point does the lifestyle become almost uniform?
I think a crore a month,
A crore a month.
which is also, I would say, on the higher end. I can explain what the lifestyle looks like at a crore a month. So, a crore a month, you are living in obviously the best part of the best cities. I would not say best cities, I would say best parts of the metro cities. So, if you're living in, let's say, we are in Mumbai right now. If you want to live in the best part of the city, like it could be, when I mean best part of the city, places where infrastructure is good and you can live a healthy life, right? That's what I mean. So Juhu is one place, Bandra is one place. If you're in Bangalore, then Indranagar is one place. And you're living in a big house. You're not living in a small house. A lot of people have gotten used to living in a matchbox sized apartment. I would not say that is living a good life. I would say you're living in a 3 bedroom house, two of you, 3 bedroom house, 3,000 square feet apartment. And rent will be easily like 3-4 lakhs a month in Mumbai. If you are in a Bangalore or a Delhi, it could be 2 to 3 lakhs a month. So that's one. Then you have a good car and a driver and a maid. So that's like two employees who are working for you, driver and a maid. And you have a car with petrol expense and all of that. So that's another lakh a month going for these three different things. Then you will obviously want to go out probably once a week. And you're not spending 2,000 this time, you're spending 10,000 this time because you're going to the most fanciest restaurants in the city because your friends want to go there. So you're also going to go there. That's where you're hanging out with. Then you want to go on at least 4 vacations a year, right? And if you are going on a vacation, you'll obviously want to go business class and you want to stay in the best hotels and the best restaurants. You want to go there. So every trip you can catch 5 lakhs expenditure every trip. So that's 20 lakhs a year, which is another 2 lakhs a month going there. Then you will want to buy an expensive gadget every single year. So that's another probably 2-3 lakhs going on expensive tech gadgets. So you can add another 30K per month. Then you'll want to upgrade your wardrobe probably every 6 months. You'll spend a couple of lakhs there, so 4 lakhs a year. So another, I don't know, 60K, 70K per month. So when you put all of these together, you're spending 7 to 8 lakhs a month. I think if you're able to spend 7 to 8 lakhs a month, you hit the peak. And then after that, it's just adding more of everything. 2-3 houses in India, 2-3-4 cars. That's it. There's nothing more after that.
Crore a month of income, you said.
A crore a month is also a lot. I would say if you're earning like 20 lakhs a month, you can spend 10 lakhs a month.
Which is every influencer above a million
Yeah. Yeah.
Insta.
Every influencer with above a million has reached that peak. But the problem, Ranveer, how sustainable is it? Can I say that the same influencer will earn that money 20 years from now? I don't know. Most of them would be no. You're the only creator who's been doing it for 10 years. Most of them die out. I have just finished 5 years. I don't know how long I'll last as an influencer. Like my businesses are, will last beyond me. But as an influencer, that income, I don't know if I will be an influencer 5 years from now. If I'll still make money from influencing. So that's the problem. Same with other high earning income like actors and sportsmen. How long can they create that kind of wealth for them? At best 10, 15 years, even if they're at the top of the game.
What's a corpus of money in our country that's considered rich? That would get you this exact lifestyle you spoke of. Target and savings. Savings goal.
10 crores.
That's all.
10 crores if you want to be very comfortable. 10 crores, even if it is generating 10% a year, is about a crore a year. Crore a year is 10 lakhs a month of spending. 7 to 8 lakhs a month of spending, which is what I was saying. But then you will spend all the money you're making. And then the inflation will eventually eat up your corpus. So then the safe number is probably 15 crores.
15 crore of saving will get you the best possible life in India.
Then you will be rest assured that your money will never run out. You can continue spending 7-8 lakhs a month. Inflation adjusted. You can also assume that a 5-6% inflation adds on top of it. And you know that the money will never run out. And you can continue living this life where you're going on 4 international vacations a year, living in the most expensive parts of the metro cities, and never having to look at the menu of expensive restaurant, never having to look at the price of the items in an expensive restaurant, and buy expensive gadgets and expensive clothes 2 to 3 times a year.
Another 5 crores on top of that as an attacking investment corpus.
Another 5 crores on top of it is basically probably you will think of buying your own house. Like until then, I would say don't buy your house. Right? Because then if you bought a house, out of that 15 crores, if one is a house, let's say if we're living in that 3 to 4 lakhs a month rent kind of an apartment, that apartment is going to cost you 10 crores. So out of that 15 crores, if 10 crore is the house, then you're not financially free because you only have 5 crores with you. But that 10 crores is just saving that 2-3 lakhs of month rent. But you will not be able to liquidate that house because you'll never sell your house. So you'll be very careful and mindful about spending with seeing 5 crores in your bank account. You will probably not take a business class every single time.
I'll repeat a question that I once asked you.
Sure.
What does 30 crores in savings get you that 15 crores doesn't?
Honestly, it's just additional money. Like, okay, so I was telling 15 crores from the point of 2 people. Living a very, very good, comfortable life. Now, on top of that, if you have 2 kids, now you need to add up all their expenses which will happen in that kid's life. Education is very expensive. When you have 20 crores, you're not sending your kid to a CBSE or a state board school. You're sending your kid to an IB school where it costs 10 lakhs a year to pay the tuition.
And people often discount this, but let me tell you that there's a lot more that a kid learns in an IB school just because of their friends and teachers than what is taught in the syllabus.
I will tell you one thing. I had once gone to an IB school to conduct a quiz competition on Children's Day. They were like, I think 12-year-old kids. My team had prepared a basic set of questions. And I'm like, this should be good. They're kids. What are they going to do? So I go there and I start talking to them. And I realize that these kids have a business education subject.
Wow.
There is an economic subject. Right? And then as I start talking to these kids, I realize these kids are way smarter than I thought. These questions that I prepared are not going to work out. So I told the organizers, bro, I need half an hour. I need to change all the questions. And it was a competition between kids and the teachers. So in the teacher side, there was a math teacher, economics teacher, and a business teacher. And then there were 3 students who were the top of their class. And I had to rewrite all the questions. I asked some really tough questions, bro. I asked a question on equity saver fund is a category of which type of mutual fund? Is it equity mutual fund, debt mutual fund, hybrid fund, or a commodities fund? The correct answer is a hybrid fund. Right? They answered it. 12-year-old kids. And I'm like, bro, if everybody goes to an IB school, I'm not needed anymore because they're teaching so many cool things over there. Things which people typically learn at the age of 25 or probably never. And all these kids think of is not to study in IIM or IIT. All they think of, how do I get into an Ivy League school?
Yeah.
Right? Because I need the international exposure. So all of a sudden, coming back to that earlier question, how much money do I need? Now, to send those kids, my kids, from an IB school to a 4-year degree in an Ivy League school in the United States or in London, that's going to be another 2 crores per kid. Maybe 3 crores per kid. So that's 5 crores.
Corpus.
Money that I need to eventually pay, because I'm not going to ask my kid to get an education loan, because if I'm a millionaire, my kid's going to expect me to pay for it. So I'm going to have to pay for it. And after that, they'll go for their master's degree. Again, I have to pay for it. That's another 2 crores gone. And then obviously in the early years of their life, I need to pay for their rent also. Probably they're living in New York City. I need to pay for that rent. The kid's going to expect that from me. And then I have to also pay for their wedding. They're not going to be happy with the 20 lakh wedding. They will want a 5 crore wedding in Udaipur. Who's going to pay for it? I have to pay for it. So then that 30 crores is the right number for this kind of a life. Now, a lot of people will be like, Sharan, you're gone too, beyond my imagination. But this is the norm now.
Yeah, this is the reality.
This is the reality. Come to South Bombay, you will find thousands of people who live this kind of a life.
Yeah, the good case outcome of raising a rich kid is that if you can coach the kid's mentality as well, then you're sitting on a future investment as well.
Right.
If the kid doesn't abandon you.
No, what I've observed is that if you're able to generate, let's say, 30 crores of net worth by the age of 45, 50, and then by the time you are 60, your net worth is probably sitting at 50 to 60 crores. At that point of time, the kid is not really interested to get a job. They'll probably ask you for, Dad, can I get 1 crore, 2 crore? I'll start my own thing. They'll start it, and then they'll take the family to the next level because they can take risk after risk after risk. So when you look at a third generation family, there are probably some 50 different risks that the family has taken. And you can be rich only by taking risks. You can't be rich by playing it safe. Impossible. Right? You need to take bets where you're willing to lose 1 crore also. To make 100 crore or to make 1,000 crores, you need to take bets where there is a possibility of losing 1 to 2 crores. Who can do that? Only the kids can do it. Because if I've made 50 crores or 100 crores, my kid can go and start a business where I'm putting 5 crores down, 2 crores down. He might lose it all and then come back to me. But on the third try, he might actually get a moonshot and build 1,000 crore company, which is what the Zepto founder has done. Adit Palicha. I mean, a lot of people see him as this company guy who has made a $10 billion company. But yes, he's extremely smart. I had the privilege of sitting with him in a flight because we sat next to each other. Sat with him for 3 hours, understanding how he thinks. He probably has an IQ of 160, 170s and super obsessed. Like, he works 16 hours a day. But at the same time, he could take a risk, right? He could drop off from Stanford and, do what he's doing. So that is the possibility then, once you have 50 crores, 100 crores.